Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to The Seasoned Vegan. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Kia, and today I would love to teach you how to make vegan Alfredo sauce. It is so luxurious, so creamy, so easy to make. It's actually ridiculous how easy it is to make. And it's great for meal prep, great for something that you can just pop in your fridge and have for lunches throughout the week. So let's get straight into the ingredients and then into the step-by-step process. Here are the ingredients that we're going to need, not many at all. And then the majority of these are actually for the sauce. Let me take this fettuccine out of here because that's not part of the sauce, but we will cook that up later. So here, this is the sauce, and the base of it is cashews, and that is why it's so silky and creamy and luxurious. We also have some plant-based milk, some onion, salt, garlic, lemon juice, nutritional yeast, some black pepper, and some olive oil. So let's get into the step-by-step process, you guys. The first step is to soak our cashews in boiling water, okay? So you're gonna put about 1.5 cups of your cashews into a good dish, put boiling water all over them, and just let them sit for like 5 minutes. Now we're going to chop up our onions and chop up our garlic, and it's a rough chop. We don't have to be fancy or perfect or anything like that because everything is getting blended. Gotta love it. Now the next step is to saute this chopped onion and garlic to bring out all of, their wonderful flavors before we blend it all up. So I'm heating up some olive oil in a pan over medium heat, and I'm just going to get these onions in first, let them cook for about, 2 minutes, then pop in my garlic, let that go for another minute or two, and then remove it from heat, and that is going to be it. We basically just want the onions and garlic to be soft, kind of browned, and smelling very, very fragrant. And once you're at that point, you're just going to give it a stir and remove it from heat. Basically just set it aside until we need it. So the next step is to blend up our sauce, and that basically means just putting everything into your blender: the cashews, the onion and garlic, and then all those other seasonings that I showed you in the beginning. Also, if you're curious about how much of everything to put in, it's all in the description below, so go down there if you want to make this for yourself. Also, another side note, make sure your plant-based milk is unsweetened unless you want a sweet Alfredo sauce. All right, so I've got everything else in there: my milk, my nooch, my salt, and everything else. Everything else. And I'm just taking it over to my blender, and we are blending it up until it's creamy and smooth. And I think it took me about a minute to blend it up to my desired consistency, which is this. Look at that. Oh, you guys, doesn't that just look luxurious? So, so good. Then you just pour it over noodles and you've got yourself a good dish. So I like to pour mine into a container that I can pop in my fridge for the whole week, and I'm one happy camper with this. I hope you guys make this one because it really is a great one to store in your fridge. I love it. Okay, so we're going to move on by cooking our pasta. As you saw before, I'm doing fettuccine. It only seems appropriate. So cook it up, drain it, take it back to your pot, and go ahead and put some oil in it. I like to do that so that my pasta noodles don't stick together, and that way it's just really good for meal prep. That way you can store it in your fridge and you don't get like a weird pasta clump. Okay, so now I'm just going to top everything onto my pasta here. I've got my sauce, and then I like to season mine with some black pepper, a lot of black pepper, let's be honest, and a lot of thyme. For those of you that watch me, I love thyme. That is my favorite herb, so this is a perfect bowl of fettuccine Alfredo right here for me. Now I went ahead and I served it with peas today, but I've also had it with meatballs, and both are absolutely delicious and add a good amount of protein into this banger of a dish. So there you guys go. That's it for today. Short, simple, sweet. And here's what it looks like when it's all mixed up too. This is me having it for lunch the next day. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Short and sweet, but I hope you love it. I'll see you later. Bye.